Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Blitz with the anti-control module. So the reason why I wanted to do this video was because I know a lot of players were very concerned about the anti-control module, which is this one over here. And the reason why they were very concerned was because it has the ability to block lockdown and also suppression. And suppression is sort of a big deal when it comes to the Blitz, right? So how does this work if you actually place this on the Blitz? I've run this setup a couple of times now during my live streams, and I seem to take out Ares pretty easily. So I'm going to try to see if I can get footage of that for you. For those of you that are kind of interested in this module, it is a very expensive one, 5,000 gold in order to acquire it. And I think it's like 200 million silver in order to level it up all the way to level 6. Do you need it all the way up to level 6? I don't know, because I haven't actually tested this at different levels myself. Do you need all three? And for those of you wondering, why do you have all three on the Blitz? If you take a look at the description, actually. So basically, 3 max modules provide permanent protection against negative effects. So the more you have on your bot, or in this case, the 3, it's going to provide permanent protection against anyone who may try to lock me down or may try to suppress me. And I think that's kind of one reason why it's so effective against the Ares, because if I'm dealing with an Ares which has some sort of lockdown weapon, they won't be able to lock me down, and I'm going to run straight into their shield and take them out. The only thing is, with the current setup I have here, if you are going to run into an Ares and they have last stand, you might be in a bit of trouble. So I think maybe having one of these removed and then putting last stand might be a better option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run 2 games. One game kind of showcasing what this can do with 3, and then the second game I'm going to replace one of these with a last stand, and then you guys can kind of decide, does this kind of kill the Blitz, the anti-control? Could this be used as a counter to the Ares? Anyways, I think let's get started here with game number 1. Okay, so game 1 we have dropped into Canyon map, and I'm going to start off with the Raven here. I've been actually trying the setup, not that bad actually. Reminds me of the, hold on, let me just see if I can get this guy. Trying to see if I can stop him from getting into that circle there. I'm like death from above. And this guy, if I can get him, there we go. It reminds me of a build which I tried out on the Ares, I think it was, with the Shredder and the Tyrants. It works really well for the Raven. I just want to make sure that we put some pressure there on that beacon. This map. Oh wait, let's drop in here. Suppress this guy. He did not see me. His last stand has triggered. I'm just going to use my shield backing up a bit, and then we're going to hit him when his last stand wears off. What I'm hoping to do is to run into a player that has an Ares now, because I really want to demonstrate this. Okay, so this guy dropped in. He's probably going to try to attack me here because I took out his bot, and we have an Adrian on the right side, so I got to be careful here because this guy's going to try to burn me up. I'm just going to heal and then hit him with suppression. There we go. Let's see if we can take him out. He's out. The downside here is that I've used my suppression, and I really need it for this player up top here because this guy isn't an Ares, and I really want to showcase the ability of the Blitz to run into his shield. Trying to move this way, trying to get close, always using that cover, and let's do this now. So let's see if we can run into his shield and take this guy out. I'm going to heal up. He's got his last stand, but I think he's going to get taken out. So that's a perfect example. So the thing is, like I said, if they have last stand, this build can suffer. And that was actually a classic example, because take a look at my health. So I've already lost a weapon, and I'm down to 9,000. I'm going to heal up again because we can still use this bot. But I think I recommend rather using 2 anti-control and a last stand instead. But this build is pretty deadly to Ares, especially on covered maps. So this wasn't really the greatest example here. I'm going to see if I can actually suppress this guy. get him from the side here. My teammate's going to move in and see if we can get him here. Oops, accidentally pressed the heal there, I didn't need it. But we managed to take out quite a few guys with this blitz. So yeah, this game's going to be a very good game, I think, especially considering it shows what I wanted to show. Is this guy in? It looks like a Hades. I'm not going to be able to take this guy out though. Well, actually maybe, but I think he might have last stand on this thing. Let's hit him with that suppression. Nope, he was taken out. And maybe get this guy. Now I want to use my heal just in case if I can take this guy out. Oh, man, I'm getting shredded up. And you can see what was happening there with the blitz. You saw that blue light, cover the body of the blitz. That is pretty much telling you that, someone tried to lock you down or suppress you, but the anti-control was kicking in. So let's just take a look here. So a very short game, but I think that one engagement with the Ares was exactly what I wanted to show you guys. And also, you could see that my weapon was blown off. I lost quite a lot of health there. But let's just take a look to see what these guys are running. So this player is running MK2. I don't think this is the one that I ran into though, because the one that I ran into had an Ares, but he did have last stand on there too. I think it was this one here. This one had an Ares. Yep, so level 12 Ares, and he had a Hades as well. I should say actually he or she, I'm not sure. And level 19, we can see what they had on here too. Increased damage, increased durability. So they had extra health on here too, or they're working towards that. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is let's just leave this screen here. And I'm going to show you what I think is a better build instead of running 3 like this, is to switch one of these out and put the last stand on, if I can find this one over here. So I think what you could also do is maybe just level up like 1 to like level maybe even like 2 or 3, and then you could always add like a thermo nuke or a nuclear reactor if you want something cheaper. But I think a combination like this, having that last stand, especially if you're in higher level champion league, you are going to run against players that have last stand. So I think it really helps having this in here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run another game where I run this combination, and then we can do that comparison. I think that's going to be probably the best way to do it. So anyways, let's hop into game number 2. Okay, so game 2, we have dropped into Moon Map. This map's actually really good for what I want to show. And just looking to see what's going on here. Okay, so this dragon's going this way. I could have actually jumped over that other wall there. But let's go ahead. Let's see if we can hit this guy, lock him down. That way we don't get shot at when we capture this beacon. And this map's actually really good for the blitz. A lot of the times the Ares trains, I should say, kind of go into the center there. And can I get this guy? Debating on where these guys are going. So you can already see there's a couple of guys in the center. My guess is they're probably in Ares, and that's going to be perfect for what I want to show. So hopefully we can do that. This guy's actually really close. What does this guy have? I did lock him, and I don't want to stay in this spot for too long, so if he takes me out, then I don't really mind that. Let's just help out my teammate here. I really want to actually jump. I wonder if I can do a double jump there. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we can take this guy out. I'm gonna do a double jump. Let's do a double jump because I want to get out of this spot actually. Let's just do that so we lock him down. Lock this guy down too. Just be really annoying. Yeah, these guys are gonna drop in over here. I need to get out of this bot. Come on. Let's do this. Man, I'm gonna take out the whole team with that. We're gonna have to change the title here. And what do we have on this side? Nope. Okay, there's an Ares here. Let's drop in with this. This is gonna be a perfect example now. He doesn't see me, and the thing is, I'm gonna run in here. He does have last stand, but it's a low level one. We should be able to take him out. And if they have another one, we're gonna be able to demonstrate once again. So I need to make sure that I save up for my that suppression. Is this guy in 1-2? Nope, that's an invader. So he wasn't able to. I'm gonna hit him with suppression here, so he doesn't do too much damage to my teammate. Trying to keep my distance because there might be a guy in the tunnel there that gets me. Come on, we gotta get this guy. One more shot. There we go. Let's get this beacon back. And let's see. There's a guy over here. This guy has, what is this, Hechi or something? That might be. I see a dash. Let's hit him with the suppression. Let's take this guy out. There we go. They might. Quite often players drop in here, so I can actually just wait here. This is the perfect ambush spot. Uh-oh. Ooh! That's gonna hurt. Gotta be careful of those ion weapons. Okay, so there's a player here. What does this guy have? He death marked me, but the thing is, I have my, yep, my suppression. And we're changing that beacon, which means he can't drop in there. I wonder if I'm going to be able to actually go all the way around and attack from that flank. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's see if we can get this side. Another option I can do, which is kind of really risky, let them take the center and then kind of hide behind. My teammate's going to need some help here. Does this guy have... I don't want to run around the corner because if I run out of that suppression, that could be really bad news. Let's do it now. Let's get this guy, and I've got to run here because this guy is going to have, I think he's got Exodus. Yep, this Galahad may want to back up. That's a lot of firepower back there. Yep, he's hitting me. I'm trying to heal up so that we don't take too much damage from those Tyrans. And this guy. Okay, so this Spectre here. This way we suppress him. Can we get those guys too? I think I got one of them with suppression. Let's just wait. This guy's going to be out of stealth here soon. But I also don't have my suppression here to help my Aegis. Let's just heal while I'm attacking. Let's take this guy out. And I do realize I'm using a lot of repair unit or advanced repair unit in this case. But that is because I want to showcase a spot. And I really wish that actually they had an Ares. Does this guy have an Ares? Nope. That's just as bad. Let's go this way. Let's get this guy. I'm trying to run away from that invader there. That invader's not something I want to encounter. Oh jeez, and neither is that. Okay, let's go this way. I'm gonna heal up here. My last stand just kicked in, and that invader is going to be jumping in here soon. I'm assuming. Yep, he was trying to get me. Let's just run this way. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff hitting me, and I finally go down. So I think, you know, that Blitz did a pretty decent job there. I managed to actually show you what it could do. Actually, wait, what's going on here? Just gonna move in, lockdown. There's a guy over here. He's doing the hop. That's funny. I almost thought he was running that weird setup that I ran as well, where I just ran the Ansel and the Iku. There was no weapons, and my goal was just to see if I could take out the enemy with just purely hell dive. This guy's got hit pretty bad. Oh, come on, are you serious? There we go. So 2 versus 1 here. But I think that was actually really good because I managed to show you guys at least, you know, attacking. I wonder if I can change here quick. Nope. You know what? Let's just do this because this way I can fly and maybe lock this guy down. This way we do that. I did sacrifice a bot, I do realize that, but we do need beacons quickly as well. Let's get him to do this. Oh man, there's another one here. Oh, these guys are playing possum. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's get this guy down here. Actually, these guys are taking on a lot of damage here from me. That's both of them. So that, yeah, they actually they played that well, because they played possum in the hopes that someone would kill their bot, and they actually almost succeeded there. So yeah, that was a really good strategy play by those two players. That was really well done. And you know, this is pretty much where we ended up here. Let's take a look to see their top player and what they were running. So a lot of MK2 here as well, and they also have some legendary pilots, so that's kind of interesting. I wonder how it's working for them. And if you happen to actually watch my channel, this player here, let me know how these legendary pilots are working for you on your bots. Sometimes I like knowing the players, you know, their feedback. I still think the cheaper ones are better. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much the difference between, you know, having the Blitz with the 3 anti-control, and you know, obviously this one here with the 2 and the last stand. And I did say, you know, what you could also do is add maybe instead of having 3, just have 1, and use like a thermo nuke or a nuclear reactor, or if you want more health, then the armor kit. But I think that pretty much wraps things up here. You know, this is the build that I would go for the Blitz, and I just wanted to showcase the anti-control so that you guys can see how it can fit into your game. Maybe you don't have a Blitz, but maybe the anti-control might interest you, because this way, you know, things like Ares can't lock you down. Even putting it on an Invader or something would be kind of interesting. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed, consider subscribing. Until the next video, I'll catch you guys later.